Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hi everyone, this is your girl Keisha from Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports, coming to talk to you about Marina. Well, guys, the Suns have denied Marina Mabrey's trade request. They said in some of these articles that even though they took a risk on trading for her because they was trying to make a championship run, they took that risk because they was trying to make that championship run, even though she had forced her way out of Dallas and out of Chicago. But now they're trying to build something in Connecticut, and they have decided they are going to deny Marina Mabrey's request. Let's take a look at this article. Marina Mabrey is stuck, guys. She's stuck in Connecticut, probably being a part of a rebuild, which she didn't want to be a part of. I got this article up here. It says the reassurance isn't enough though for Sun guard Marina Mabrey, who has requested a trade after spending one season with the team. Rizzotti says the team is denying their request, which is their GM. We knew at this time that she had already forced her way out of two teams, so it was a bit risky for us to trade for her, but we felt like it was worth it, Rizzotti said. There you have it, guys. The thing about Marina Mabrey is this. Okay, in a less than 2 years, you've been on three different teams. Each team is going through a different process. You have to take into account. You had to have taken into account, and when you asked for that trade, be it if it was before the trade, before they traded you in the middle of the season, or if you ask for it in season, you had to have known that if you're going to be traded to a contender and that team does not get to the pinnacle of what they're trying to get to, is get to a championship or at least get to the finals, then they were going to shake some things up. Unfortunately for her, when they didn't make it out of the second round, they pretty much traded everybody. Alyssa Thomas is gone. Dejanay Carrington is gone. Um, Brianna Jones is gone. The coach is gone. So everybody's gone, and they pulled in Natasha Cloud from Phoenix because that's what they got in the trade. They even so much as said they really not letting her go because New York inquired about her about giving them the number 7 pick to get Natasha Cloud, and they refused. It's obvious that the Sun don't want to leave their cupboards completely bare. They want to at least have some type of product on the court while they rebuild under this new coach they have. So no, Marina, they're not going to trade you to another team, even with those deals that are going on behind the scenes. How do they sell to another organization that you are not going to request a trade if things don't go your way? So even when she requested it, she should have the wherewithal to know that maybe some of these other teams outside of, Dallas, Chicago, and Connecticut Sun, why would they trade for a player they don't know is going to stay with them, even for a whole season? So I suspect the Connecticut Sun probably did have a hard time getting in those talks with teams. I could be wrong. This is my opinion, but a lot of people were not going to give up a whole bunch of assets for her just to request another trade. Chicago had already made that mistake and ended up having to trade her in the middle of the season. Now you're on a new team and you ask for another trade. No, the Connecticut Sun say no, guys. They say no. You're gonna have to stay here and work through this rebuild. We'll see how you do, and maybe next year mid-season we'll figure out something. But right now the talks are probably being stalled A lot of teams are probably thinking to themselves, I don't know if she's gonna stay. If I give up assets for her, I'm taking a huge risk. I could end up like Chicago was when they traded with Dallas in her asking for a trade. So I think it's because she's asked for a trade in such a short amount of time that the teams are not biting. So Connecticut Sun said, guess what, Marina Mabrey? You are going to play for us next season. Now, the Connecticut Sun also did talk about that they know they don't have a training facility. They expect, they said probably by 2028, all the teams will have a training facility. I don't know if that's a good thing for Marina Mabrey. I don't know if that's a good thing for players and attracting free agents, but it's a kind of vague answer. They are all, the Connecticut Sun are owned by a tribe and they don't have a real great place to train at, but they expect probably they'll be pushed that way, but it won't be in the immediate future. Otherwise, right now, Natasha Cloud is stuck right now, and also Marina Mabrey. Natasha Cloud didn't ask for a trade or anything like that. She just got traded up out of Phoenix. But Marina Mabrey, they're not gonna grant another request. They're not gonna try to cajole these other organizations into believing that Marina Mabrey will stay with their organization if everything don't go right. So unfortunately for Marina Mabrey, she's made too many moves in too short of a time frame that is hurting her right now. She's gonna have to play a season and get back in good faith with these organizations and just wait for 2026. Which, in all honesty, in my opinion, she should have just rolled it out and wait for 2026 when the CBA and all that stuff been reaching. Everybody's trying to get their money. Um, put it all out on the floor, and somebody would have made that she can probably pick where she want to go if she go out there and shoot the lights out like we know she can. But every situation that you are in life, you can't just force your way out. And according to the Connecticut Sun, they say no. This is that's all I got for you guys. This is Keisha with Cut the Ish. You guys have a great day, and I'm out.